Chris Kent, thank you so much for chatting with me about why you call Arkansas home. Chris, why do you call Arkansas home?
I love Arkansas. I wasn't born here, but my family moved here when I was 6 months old from East St. Louis. And I grew up here, and all my great memories are in Arkansas.
Where did you move in Arkansas? Where did you come?
We moved to Little Rock
Okay.
when I was a child. I've lived in Little Rock and the Fayetteville area, the two areas of Arkansas that I've lived.
So have you ever left the state since you were brought here as a 6-month-old?
I did leave the state. I moved away in 2007, and I spent 6 years in Massachusetts,
Wow.
and then moved back to Arkansas. And then I spent a few months in Colorado in 2016, and then ended up coming back.
So you've had two opportunities to decide if you want to come back or not to Arkansas. And so many times people leave where they're from and they don't come back. So why did you come back?
Honestly, I miss my family and I miss my friends
Mhm.
were some of the main reasons that I came back to Arkansas. The
Oh,
people.
yeah. So do you have an extended family in Arkansas?
My parents, my brothers and sisters, and I had cousins, aunts, uncles. Pretty good extension of family.
Yeah, I'd say so. So did all your siblings also stay in Arkansas?
I have a brother, Brian, that lives in Nashville, and then my brother Mike spent some time in the Maryland area, and now he's back in Arkansas too.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice to have siblings close by. So you were in Massachusetts, much colder, I'm sure, than Arkansas. So being away, sometimes when we're away, we have an opportunity to kind of see what we admire about the place that we're from. When you were in Colorado and Massachusetts, what things about Arkansas, other than your people, did you miss?
Of course, there was cold weather in Massachusetts. I was tricked. I moved there in June, so I had this beautiful
Beautiful.
summer New England, and then
Mhm.
our first November we had 18 inches of snow in
What?
the first year I was there. So that was challenging. So I don't miss the snow about being there. So the weather of Arkansas was something that I like, and then also all the outdoor stuff that we have here in Arkansas as well.
Growing up, do you have some favorite memories of the place of enjoying Arkansas?
I do. There are a couple things as a kid that really stand out. One, I was a boys club kid. My parents took us to the boys club when we were little. You could get a boys club membership for $6 a year. It's very affordable. So I spent a lot of time at the boys club. The other thing that I remember is the city had a parks program where college students would volunteer at the various parks, and the kids in my neighborhood would go to Meriwether Park, and they'd load us in buses and take us to the art center to watch movies or plays, or to Dunbar Recreation to have like field day and things like that. So they took us around the city to the other parks to meet the other kids in the other neighborhoods. And I think that was really cool. I don't think they do anything like that now, but it would be really kind of neat if they did again.
Wow, sounds like a project that somebody might be able to start working on. That sounds very
Sounds like
cool. Yeah, it sounds very cool. Having the opportunity as a kid to really explore your city in a way like that is really, really amazing. In terms of the outdoor life, you've mentioned a couple times, many people that I've talked to just really hone in on the beauty of the natural state. Do you have, specific memories of being outside in Arkansas?
well, most of it's funny because we host a lot of events here in Argenta. And when we're doing events like this coming up weekend for Memorial Day, people say, well, why would you do any events? Everyone goes to the lake. And I'm like, well, I don't know, what family you grew up in, but my family and a lot of people I know don't have lake houses or things
Mhm.
like that. So you have to take advantage of the natural beauty that we have. So events like when we had Riverfest, it was really
Mhm.
nice along the riverfront. And I think our river is really an underutilized asset especially for our Twin Cities of Little Rock and North Little Rock.
Mhm.
So I like the Arkansas River. I love to go to hot springs,
Mhm.
and even if it's just for the day to walk over and be by the lake
Mhm.
is really nice. And then we would go up to the Little Red River and do
Mm.
stuff up there like fish and things like that as a kid.
The Little Red is beautiful. Love that
Hmm.
river. Very cool. Chris, what do you like most about people who live in Arkansas? So what do you like most about Arkansans?
What do I like most about Arkansans? I think that deep down we all want the same thing. I think we all just want a good quality of life. We want to take care of our kids. We want to raise our children to be, healthy and happy. And I think the people of Arkansas are like that. Plus, the I noticed when I traveled or lived out of state that it's kind of like the Arkansas game. If you meet somebody and they hear you're from Arkansas, you can quickly establish how you know that person that you have in common with. And I just don't think people in other states have the same thing that we do, that closeness that we have. And maybe it's just because of the Razorbacks. I don't know, but we do kind of stick together.
Chris, last question, and thank you so much for chatting with me. What are your hopes, if you have any, for the state moving forward?
Um, I would like hopes for the state moving forward. I think we're doing some good things moving forward as in progressive areas like I think the cycling, the add-ons to our outdoor tourism, it's such an asset, and I love what like the Walton family's doing in Northwest Arkansas. And you're seeing things similarly happen here in North Little Rock with our parks. We've added a pump track, the bicycle trails, and I think that's really great for tourism for
Mm,
Arkansas to bring people in and also give the people here more quality of life.
mm.
And I hope that we can keep finding some common ground as people to just keep taking care of one another and loving one another.
Chris, Kent, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me about why you call Arkansas home.
Oh, thank you, Hillary. I appreciate it.